Hey, I am ya. Do ya, bro? Now say ya, Baba. Yay, I do the don't want. If you are, did you all inside? Hey. Oh, yeah, hey. I don't be a day. Hey. Oh, listen, I got my own lady. Don't answer now, the man, Adriana. Similar. Oh, what to say? Matter thanks to my sponsors, NASPAS, GYL NASPAS. Hey, Harago. Hey, I love my beautiful dress. One time said the ancient William. Grandma young lady, when you come in the apartment, I shall free. They say, hey, that's so they cry as you go. Hey, nice fast. GYL in Harago. Hey, my beautiful sponsors. Yay, yay, yay. GYL NASPAS. Just as you ordered. Whoa. Listen, let me see how. Odana Medono. Yay. You know who be and it's just so. Hey. There you. On coming one man daily. Oh, yay. Unya oda osi odozi nyede. How do pan who difference Hey. On kawa tanfo kaya jai. Ye nyai da. Ya kwa ye bom. Bom. Odo kan to kwa ni manyede. Ya boring. Muku na odo na sanso. Say odo kan dia. Hey, sir, Baba, that's anti-memo. Menewa. And I don't want. I so, hey, Koa. Sound just yet, it's your way. Yeah. Hey, Zina. Oje dia so kodo e me da se. So da me. Me ni wo. As I say gama young lady ni kunu dia. Also can home. You are part of my lovers. Hey. I see a council. Hey. And see one. Hey, dancing one. Hey. Yes. Me bo do di. Obi ti ase. Although once you can't do any, Obi more done I will call that the machine. Oh, no, I know. I'm sorry. I don't see energy. Hey, are you will never shake a candle to 10 years? Daddy, you better daddy lumba say, said the order young nail corn, or become massive na amami. And until my na maybe sao say umpum et sing. Wabusua, wajuma, bibi biara awoye, afifofrey mo sen eko. Ye di January eko wie, nyankopon ya adoma ochna. Anaju kwesi ademu na ye kase. Na odofo, our message for tonight is different topics. We will first start from transformation. Transformation. When you hear the word transformation, what does it come to your mind? What do you actually think of? What brings you on board? What ideas can you pick up and reach out to and deliver? Transformation. It's a lot of things in transformation. Before you transform, you must transfer. Before you transform, you must transfer. Many people doesn't even like when it comes to our basic life. Transfer. Let's say you are in this department or in this profession. We want to transfer you to another department, another country, another district, another branch. It could be wherever. People doesn't like that. I am one of them. I don't really like a change. Change comes also into transformation. Because before you can see and say something has been transformed, then automatically there has been a change. There has been a difference. There has been some kind of, a uniqueness. So transformation goes in a long way. But tonight we are going to bring it on board in such a way that will make sense to our New Year revolutions. Transformation. Sister, brother, my parents, elderly people out there, with all due respect, you are not old for transformation. Nobody is old for transformation, except you don't want to transform anything, except you want to remain who you are, who you were, how you were born, how you were brought up. You don't want any change. You don't want to transfer anything. You don't want to develop any different skills, any profession. You don't want to change nothing. You just want to be you. That is fine. We acknowledge that. That is why we have individual differences. But in this generation, transformation is required. Transformation in our generation is required. It's necessary. Yes, we discuss about necessities. So it is necessary for you to transform yourself. Why do you need to transform yourself? We have a few topics we are going to treat. And coming down, you will realize how it is important for a human being, a person, to transform him or herself. This new year, don't go the same way you went last year. Transform yourself. Transform your settings. Transform your background. Transform some kind of changes, uniqueness, some codes, some, differences. Come up with a different idea. That is also part of transformation. Before, you were a type of person, when everyone say let us go, you just get up and follow without knowing where you are going. No. You have to transform your own self. Yes, you may need guide, you may need direction, you may need advice, you may need things, you may need education, teachings, things to learn from, materials, anything. That is all good. But you as a person, until you are willing for transformation, transformation is not traveling to you. You have to be willing for transformation unless you can transform yourself. You must admit, you must practice some adaptation. All these things, you must learn, you must read, you must understand, you must, acquire the knowledge. Everything you need to transform. I know I am speaking to somebody, and I am speaking to myself. Help yourself for transformation in this new year. If you have opportunity to further your education, please grab it with 2 hands. If you have opportunity to be learning dressmaking, hairdressing, hair making, anything that you think you can be useful to transform your own self, your own life, and your own family, please do so because it is necessary. Ignorance cannot transform you. It can only deform you. Ignorance cannot make changes in your life. The only changes that ignorance can make in your life is downfall, disgrace, shamefulness, things that is negativities. That is what ignorance can bring to you. But when you make up your mind that you need transformation, I am telling you, you'll be transformed. You will be transformed consciously, unconsciously. But be a transformer. You need to be very conscious. A person who is making up their mind to transform themselves, make some changes, improvement, difference in their life or in their performance, wherever they may be. It could be your workplace that you need to transform things, that you need to, generate something else. You need to educate yourself with few things that you think it can benefit your life, benefit your job, benefit your environment, your society, wherever you may be. You may be a parent and you want to learn a few things to understand what is parenting. I am just taking the day as it comes. But is that how to go about parenting? If that is not how, then how? Let me acquire some knowledge. It may not be so much beneficial, but it could help me in some areas that I am always struggling. Transformation comes in a very wild range, a very wide range. But if you are ready to learn, I am telling you and I am assuring you, there will be a transform for you. One step at a time. Don't just transform overnight. No, it's a steps, it's a journey. Just have to follow the right steps, the right journey, the right teachings, the right skills that you know for sure you are on the right path. So in due time, you'll be a total transform the way you want yourself. Transformation. That is the bit I have given you. Let's talk about age gaps in marriage. Age gaps in marriage. Give me your comment on this message. Many people keep saying, especially men, keep saying age is just a number. But I am here to tell you, age is not just a number. If you are to ask your strength will tell you, no, our age is not just a number. So don't underestimate age and go contrarily, differently, the way you want to put your age category. No, age is not just a number. I am telling you. Ask your strength 10 years ago. If you are 40 years now, please take time. Ask yourself, is age just a number? If I remember 10 years ago, everybody remember 10 years ago in their life. But they cannot remember much from 12 years ago in their life. Because it may sound similar. But 10 years ago, people can always tell you. Even if they are forgotten, they can even figure out this child was born then. And these are some of the things I used to do. These are some of the things I could do at the time. Why is it that nowadays, if I have to do similar things, I struggle? I am aging. Yes, admit it. Admitting you are aging does not mean you are going to die tomorrow, my dear. No. You admit it, you embrace it, you accept it. Then you begin to think, what is the best way to go according to my age now? How can I look after myself? How can I see things differently before things makes me angry so quickly? In this, my decade, I don't want to go on like that. How can I change it? Then you start learning. Ask Google anything. that can benefit you. And if you don't even ask, our instincts, I always say, our body educates us more than any other thing around us. But yes, we need from left and right to add up and to make sense to what our brain is also telling us. Age gaps in marriage, relationship, does it matter? Yes, I am here to tell you it does matters a lot. Especially if the other half is not born in your generation. And when we talk about generation, people think about 25 years interval. That is a generation. I cannot disagree on that. But in this generation, a teenage girl like 14 years, 13 years can even give birth. So that means the generation gap is cutting down to teenage youth, like from 13 to 25, that we may agree to. So if this is what is happening, then if you marry someone that you are way older than, let's give example, 10 years or more older than, you are crossing a dangerous line. The person does not speak your language. That is the number one. Because that's your time, things were different. 10 years ago, the energy was different. The ideas was different. The things that we used to do is different. Now it has changed to the new generation. If I was born, let's give example, 82 or 80, and I am a man, and I have to marry someone who I am 20 years older than. No, don't call age is just a number. It's not just a number. That person could be my own daughter if I was to give birth on time. So that means I am being married to my own child. And in marriage, you cannot change it to child. It's marriage. It's a different commitment altogether. A different package altogether. A different thing altogether. You cannot compare marital issues to child issues. No. Once you married a woman. Even if she is teenager, she is adult, young adult. No. Once you are married to that person is expecting you to treat her as a wife, as a woman. And this is how we do not understand ourselves very well. You're married to a young woman. She wants to be a woman for you because she's a woman, of course. She wants to be a wife to you because she is your wife. Let's put it that way. Now, this is how we face the challenges. Your energy is failing. Your strength is failing. And many men married to such women, there are men who has been into a marriage before, and for some reason the marriage broke down. So now they have to find another wife. No question about that. It's a good thing. Who like to be alone? No. So now you married to a young woman. The young woman wasn't virgin when you met her. She has experienced her youthful sexual acts before. Now, your energy is failing. That is number one challenge. You will put all the necessary effort for the very first 2 years. You will do everything you can. But everything you are doing is based on your strength. Men don't understand the fact that when you marry a young age woman, considering your wife, it's not the wife that is coming to give you energy. It is the energy you have, the ability and the capability in you that is going to bring the performance on the board. We all understand. Right. Now, you can see the energy from the woman does not meet your own energy. That is another challenge. You've had your big children at the age in your 20s. So you got grown-up children now. The children are big. They don't demand much from you because they are very independent. That is good. This woman have no children, so she is now going to start a family. Who wouldn't like to have a family with a new wife? It's a good thing. But here is the thing. When the man thinks he's all over raising children again, he's past that stage. This is when a young woman also come home with agenda of 3 children. So in your old age, you are going to raise 3 children on top of how many you've had previously. That is all good. Then back to ask yourself, am I strong for this? Did I sign for this? In our country, UK here, a man cannot get away the responsibility of raising children. A man cannot get away unless you decided to go on separate ways. Then maybe you can. But if you are to live together as couple, you cannot escape this. Changing diapers, bathing children, babies, cleaning the house, everything, you do it together as couple. When it comes to this is when the men's excusing themselves. Oh, me, I'm too old for doing this. Oh, no, I've done this way back. Yay! Boom, 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 boom. You've done this way back. You are back to do it again. You call it for yourself. Excuse me, I am not laughing at people in such condition. But before you sign for such condition, you must ask yourself, are you prepared? Are you strong enough? Do you have the desire to continue that journey? You need to ask yourself. And you need to ask yourself so many questions that didn't make that previous marriage even work. If you was to helping hands during raising the children, there was so much misunderstanding, then you must ask yourself, and I'm now going to bring this young woman to start another family. Is it good for my age? Do I have enough savings? Do I have enough properties? Do I have enough strength to support her? I don't want to bring her to destroy her life. I like her so much. But is it the way to go about? Or am I just doing that to tease my previous marriage, my ex-wife, that she should come and see, I've got the youngest woman possible? Yes, of course you got the youngest woman possible. But are you young enough to cooperate with her? The answer is no. So men, before you sign for young women to be called your wife, you must sit down well. This message, some people will find it offensive. Some people will think because I know their personal stories, I am using it. No. Sister Coast, thank you wherever you are. Some messages when I have to deliver. Possibly someone will call me and talk similar topic. Then it wakes me up and I'm like, this is the time. I must deliver. So I don't just get up to deliver message. When it's ringing in my ears, trying to push me to deliver, I still take my time, have conversation around. Do not marry any man, any elderly man that you know for sure the man is not rich. People will say, does money raise children? Yes, I can tell you, money helps. It helps raising children a lot. You force yourself into this marriage, especially people in Ghana. When the burgers come, you just want to. Hey, he will take me to abroad. Me, my family background is not good though. He will take me to abroad. Abroad, we don't have money tree that is dropping in our backyard. You have to work before you get the money. This man is growing old. He doesn't have enough money in bank accounts. Now you have come to start your own family. On top of that, you need to work because the man cannot support you financially enough the way you want it. So now, what situation have you put yourself in? We need to educate women on these areas. If you want to devote yourself and look after a man in his old age, the door is open. But don't make it a form of marriage. It is not advisable, especially if the man was not born in your generation, in his generation. 10 years, in between 10 years, I will say it's okay. But a man older than you, more than 10 years, you must reconsider before you take the full decision, because sometimes there is no turning back. And by the time, for some reason, this marriage couldn't work out, the man grew too old or died, or anything can happen. I'm not saying only old people dies. No. But anything can happen along the way. If these things happens, the man is not strong enough to support you, then you are losing it. You start cheating, which is not good. You are married to the man. You shouldn't cheat. You start cheating. You start not respecting him, treating him anyhow. Even our age groups, sometimes it gets difficult to tolerate them. Only someone who is 10 times older than you. A little thing, he reads into it. A little thing, he reads into it. Your body language, he says you're insulting me. You go out there, he said you've come back with cheating spirits. You do this, everything has comments on it. The man doesn't trust you because he doesn't trust his own strength. His strength is failing him. You don't have money. If he has money, at least you got something that is supporting you. You can pay your bills on time. If there is mortgage, you are part of it. And do not marry an elderly man who has only one house, one building as his property. That property, you are exempt. You are not part of it. You and your children are not part of it. Because ex-wife has occupied it with the children. You are not part of it if you don't know. And looking at the man's strength, and he is not able to build you one, but you are going to start family with, the struggle becomes too much for you. This is the time you are giving birth to the young generation. And this man doesn't speak the language of the young generation. Even to help them with homework alone, it's a challenge, because in his old time, he was not doing so. So things becomes very, very difficult. Right, let's end there and go on adaptation. Adaptation. Yes, everything that has negative side, it has positive side. So I have given you, if you can, avoid it. But if you're already in, there must be some sort of training, some sort of, education that will help you to adapt yourself into such situation. If you're already in a marriage when the man is way older than you, my dear, I am also telling you that I didn't came to condemn such issue. No. But I came to tell the people who are not already in to decide well, to think through again before they commit. But if you're already in, things you must know. Don't give more than 3 births to that man. it won't worth it unless the man is rich. Unless the man is rich, then yes, you can. Respect the man that is your husband. There is a blessing in such situation. Grab it with two hands. Don't leave that home with curses, because those men, they carry power. Those men carries grace. They carries wisdom. Except the one who were born wicked, raised wicked, and have grown wicked. Those ones, no matter what you do, they don't accept it. No matter how truthful you are, they see you as a liar. That one is another story altogether. But I am sure you are not in that position. So respect that man. Treat him well. Love him like your youthful husband. Serve him with respect and dignity. Value him, protect him, and bless him. In doing this, God will enter your home. God will help you. Stop feeling so much regret. That won't let you see the open door. Feeling so much regret. How did I put myself into this situation? How will I come out? I feel stuck. The people that I was expecting them to marry me, they were chasing me left and right, but I didn't go. Now they are happily married. I am just stuck here. I don't know what to do. I don't see the way out. The man is not this, the man is not that. No, adapt yourself. You can marry to a young man who has nothing. You can marry to your own youthful age. The one that even you are the older one in the relationship. You may be 1 month older than your husband. But the man doesn't care. We have that in our generation. So we are not condemning that. We are just educating people, opening their mind, because a lot of things happen during such, age gap relationship or marriage. That's why we are talking about. That is why some women also, date other people's, husband, and then in the long run they are still cheating around the whatever husband they are cheating with. It's not good. But once you are in, make there your home. Make it work. Tell yourself, this man may be old. He may be older than me, but he try his best. He do his best for me. He respects me. He loves me. Even compared to my ex-boyfriend, the way he treated me, I am good. I am better off here. I am going to make this work. If you make up your mind that you are going to make it work, the way God will bless that marriage for you, God can renew that man for you. God can transform that man for you. The transformation has come here. The age gap difference won't make a difference anymore, because there has been a transformation. God will pour his blessing into that marriage. Even if the man is weak, God will give you the strength you need so that you'll be able to pick up the family together at all times without going weary. So my message tonight is about transformation, age gap in relationship, marriage, and also adaptation. How you can adapt yourself in a relationship that you did not even plan well before you entered, but you are already in. Yes, the society may be criticize you. Forgive me about my English. If you speak better, then you help me out. I speak better too. Yay! The society may be criticizing you. How did you find yourself into this relationship? A beautiful girl like you. You could have done better. You could have furthered your education. You let this man ruin your life. Let them talk. Everyone's destiny is different. If you were born destined to marry an elderly man, so shall it be. If you just find yourself there and you feel it's too late, make it work, because you can make it work. I'll end here by saying Makramo. And this is Grandma Young Lady on Life and Duties Ministry. Obra any abrabo emunsem enamede abreo fefefe. Matari ashemi eye nasfash. GYL nasfash. Ai me sponsors a nyame yi o mama me a abre ni abre mu omo be hye me entare foforo ama me di dwumadie abreo. De hye me wani je ho a na wo ma me message a metimi a woda bi ama wo pepepe. Just give me your size, just as you ordered. Nasfash everywhere na ya ba GYL in Harago. Me very own daughter, my goddaughter. Anyame amane nsano juma ono nso pamade fefefe de hyemi obetimi apamama de mom ene die Nasfash ene yeye eno nti yemfa enyonyam no enkoma obi de mom omo nyina nsano adwuma efe a efin bia eni ho eno nti se bibi hyemi efri sa abreyiko na wani je ho a abra me bo omo din no ma me hu na omonfa omonsa no adwuma esiesio ehye wanimunyam bebia okobia. Maria said ye emia joya abrewa na wasan ye ababaawa no manim eni mechi obia ni ho obia boa. I am the only grandma young lady on this generation. Makramo and it's bye for now.